I needed to fly for a friend's hen do, and I've previously not been able to get on flights. I had it for quite a while. I've had it for maybe, I think it's been about 2 years. I had a really bad flight, maybe about two and a half years ago, and it's since that point that it got really bad. I was supposed to fly out to Poland, and I couldn't do it, and I really wanted to, and I got to the airport and I couldn't get on the flight, so I missed out on that. And I think it just holds me back. If work offer me to go out and do some filming or whatever, I used to be like, I can't do it, and I just say no to a lot of things that I actually really wanted to do. It was me trying to convince myself that I needed to get on the plane, but by doing that I was working myself up, which meant even walking up to the plane I couldn't do it, and I honestly couldn't tell you if I was going to get on the flight or not. I really didn't know if I could do it. In the room, I found it completely relaxed me to start with, and then when I had to get on the flight using that technique, I actually kind of said it all through in my head while I was doing the motion in the airport, and I just found that I knew what was coming next, and it was actually a positive experience rather than what I was previously thinking. It was a completely different experience when I got to the airport. I was slightly nervous, but I wasn't terrified, and I wasn't even really thinking that I was getting on a plane. It just kind of happened. I think when you've got a fear for so long, you just think that's it, and you've now just got a fear. Whereas you made it a lot more clear for me, and kind of, you just explained what was going to happen, and you removed my negative thoughts with the positives. And then I was like, oh no, I can do this. I've just got to take it slow. It was good. I think there's only once I had to remind myself that it's okay and this is normal, because the issue was the turbulence, and there was a bit of turbulence, and I wasn't that scared. I spoke to my friend, which she was really shocked about. She thought I was going to be quiet the whole way. And yeah, I just wasn't scared. Just slightly nervous on the initial takeoff, but after that, I was okay. I've got an acting job that I'm doing in a couple of months, which involves me flying out to a different country. So I've said yes to that, that's fine. Other work has come in for the events work that I do. Again, that's like to Paris and places like that, which I can say yes to, and it's just not, if people want to go away, even to somewhere like Scotland, then it's not an issue, and I don't have to worry and think, well, I know I can't do that. I think it's been quite up and down, but now I'm quite a different person, I think, than when I first came here. And I think initially I didn't really want to talk about it. I didn't know what to do. And I just thought that I was going to have to just feel this way for the rest of my life. But then you've kind of put in place little techniques that I now use on a daily basis, and I'm getting better each day, which is really good. So I used to constantly think that I was ill, or I was kind of afraid of dying. That's completely gone, which that has been an issue for the past year, which means that I can get up, leave the house, and not feel like everything's against me, and I'm I don't know, I could get hit by a bus, or I could, this could happen to me. I don't think like that anymore. It means I can go to more places. Meeting new people is much easier. My events work, again, that's affected that loads. I can talk to guests now and not feel really scared, really hot, and feel like I need to get out of the situation. I can kind of face it straight on. When I would get an acting job, I would be really, really anxious to go to it and to work on it. And now and again, I'd have to take time kind of out, go and sit down somewhere. And now, it's actually, I'm really excited to go and do the acting parts. When I get there, exploring the character is so much more fun. Instead of holding back going, oh, I can't play this character like this, in case they think it's wrong, and then I get judged, and then I'd have an anxiety attack about it. I just think, I'm just going to go for it. And if they think that it's wrong, then that's their opinion, and we can just change it, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. So I can play a lot more different roles now than I could before. 100% to give it a go. It was kind of like my last thing that I did. I did a lot of other things before that I tried to put in place and none of it worked. And now I wish that I just went to hypnotherapy first of all. And because I was emailing you a lot longer, way back before I actually started coming. And that was just because I was like, oh, I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if I should do it. Whereas I wish I just did it months ago.